Hello everybody. I figure it's time I finally answer this question. Oops, sorry. That I get asked so much. I get asked it almost every canning video. I could probably go back and find the question on every single one. And it is, where do I get my square jars? Square jars, as far as I'm aware of anyway, I've never done my research on it. I've never honestly thought about it. To be honest with you, I never even really think, I still don't even think about it. These jars are just normal for me. This brand, I think it's called Dominin. I really don't know. It's hard for me to read it because the writing is weird. And I have stuff in it which makes it even more difficult. There's also the Canadian Mason Company. It's called Canadian Mason Jar. And I think those are the only two companies that do the square jars, or that did the square jars. See, here's a liter jar, Canadian Mason. Now, I have many different types of jars. Like, for some reason, I don't even know how I ended up with this, but I actually have a ball jar. I have one American jar. I don't know. I don't even know how I ended up with it, but I did somehow. I've got the old quilted jars. I've got, I know a lot of you are going to be like, tis tis no no. Here's a mayonnaise jar. Yes, I pressure canned in it. And this is a pint jar, just so you know. They came in two different sizes. I also water bath canned in them. Here's another one. I water bath canned this one. Now, people say not to do that because you take the risk of the jar breaking. Guys, I take the risk every time I can with these jars of them breaking. Some of my jars are over 50 years old. Yes. So I take that risk every single time I can with any of my jars. Now, I do also, I don't use these quite as often now, but I do have some, oh, hold on, lighting. I do have some of the Atlas jars, the spaghetti jars. I use these for my dry goods now. I do have some other ones. Sorry guys. I do have some other ones. I'm just not sure where I have them right now. That's okay. Now, let me show you how I end up with my jars. Okay. So we see these boxes here. This is how I get my jars. Now I do have some of these ones, the good old-timey crown jars. I don't know if that will show up, but I even have the proper lids for them, everything. I do like these things. Okay, so let's just get in here. This is how I get my jars. People going through their houses when they buy them, or their grandmothers pass away, or yeah, that kind of thing. The jars are given to me. Like, I haven't gone through these yet. I don't even know what these are. Oh, look, there's another crown jar there. But this isn't the box I want to show you. Okay, hold on one second. All right, now I've laid all the boxes out. So this is how, when I get jars, they come to me. I don't get them beautiful and clean. Actually, here, I'll show you. I've bought one box of jars. I bought that. I still haven't even opened it. And I bought this one down here. And I have picked up some of the 250 jars, or you guys call them half pints. So I have bought a couple boxes of jars, but not many. But anyway, sorry guys, I know my breathing sounds labored. I do apologize for that. So here is how they come to me. Now I need to be very careful when I deal with this, just to make sure that I don't cut myself, hurt myself, or anything like that. But they normally come to, oh, see, look, square jar. Oh, and this is that company name. Okay, so what is it? Oh no, this isn't. This is a different one. This begins with a C. Consumers. That's what this one's called. Consumers Mason. But this is how mine come to me. These were found in a basement that somebody had bought the house. Oh yeah, see. Actually, I think all these ones are square jars. So this is how they come to me. Sometimes they even contain food, which that is always scary because I have found 2 or 3 jars that did contain botulism. Hence why I know what to look for. I know how to dispose of them as well, because if you end up getting a jar with botulism, it actually can become airborne, so you need to take very good caution and care to dispose of those. But yeah, these look like they are all those older jars with the glass lids, which that's fine. A couple of them look like they're straight up mason jars. Yep, the Canadian mason. So yes, but this is how, actually here, hold on. That's where I get my square jars from, is people going through estates. And them just going, oh wait, hey, Tina cans, let's give them to her. So that's how I end up with them. And they always say, oh, you know, these ones have food in them. Say, it's all right, just bring them on over, I'll take care of it. Because honestly, if they didn't know, they would probably crack a jar open with botulism in it and they'd become extremely sick. So I just always say to them, just bring it to me, just leave it, just bring it over to me, I'll deal with it. So yes, so hence, like, now because my jars come like this, I don't have boxes for them. So I did inherit some of these. I can't really show you terribly well, but these here, these are old grape boxes for wine. I've had people try and buy them from me. Apparently they're imported from Italy or something. I don't even know. Apparently they're worth money. I don't know. I don't really care. They hold jars amazingly. You know, and then I got boxes here, boxes here, boxes here. I just find boxes and stack my jars up the best I can. That's all I do. So there you go. There's the story of how I have square jars, where they come from, what they are. They're old companies that no longer are around. I don't believe anyway. If they are around, they're probably part of Bernardin or Ball. Or even, what's the other company called? Golden Harvest is the Canadian cheap brand of jars, because we have Bernardin and Golden Harvest here. It was the only 2 jars I've ever seen here. Well, like, to go buy in the store anyway. So there you go. That's how I end up with my square jars. I hope that answered your questions. If not, leave me some comments down below, because my brain is scattered at the moment. As you can tell by just even my breathing, it's very labored at the moment. So yes, just leave your questions down below, and I hope that answered everything for you. And I will talk to you again really soon. Bye.